Okay, no preamble. We're just going in. Sorry it's been so long. Life has a habit of getting in the way. Alright, so... I need my timer. I think it's already calibrated. Double check. I set up everything except for that, apparently. So... there it is. Okay. Gen 3... Okay, we're already good. 2304 is our target. That's correct. All that. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's not beeping. Stop. Hang on. Where's my beeps? Oh. It didn't beep. Why didn't it beep? What the hell? Whatever. The beeps really do help. I wonder if maybe it's, like, shut off for some reason. Okay. Got there. Alright, once I click off this one... Or no, right here. Alright, who the heck are you? John? I don't care. Alright. Let's see. According to my, timestamps on my videos, my last recording was, like, the last week of February. It is May. I skipped all of March. I skipped all of April, and here we are, first week of May, so a 2-month break from recording this. Ain't that something? Yeah, you're not the Dratini we're looking for. Oh, I don't care. Alright. I don't have much to talk about. Life has been, it's been a thing, so... And I wanted to get this going because it looks like I'm gonna be at least another month doing flesh and blood things, so there's not really gonna be any time for me to do this, and so my friend's availability to do the berry blender to help me with that is tomorrow as well. So need to get the Dratini so that it is in my pocket, and once I have the Dratini I can finish cloning the berries and then set everything up for the berry blender. It shouldn't take me too long. I've already done half of the berries on another cart. I just need to trade them over to this one and then we'll be good to go. At least that's the plan anyhow. I went through and I figured out what berries I need to blend with what berries to get the Pokeblocks I want. So, with that in hand, we will be able to hopefully get everything done in all in one fell swoop, and then we've got we'll have the Pokeblocks, we'll have the contest stats. At that point, we are done setting up a process that has taken 3/4 of a year. Now granted, that's mostly because I wanted to record everything and stream it and have it done all in one place, but you know, hey, That's neither here nor there. Looking at the sheer amount of footage I've recorded for this project, it's a lot of time, man. Even if I like did all this all in one go, I'm not sure I could get it all done in 1 month. It's a lot of time. It's just not enough time in the world to do everything I want to do. And then this part is just like, really? Been trying to just stay level, keep my eye on something tangible forward. I gotta tell you, this thing, it ain't always it. I'm hoping my first like actual edited video will be done soon. I just need to figure out how to do the music. It's more of a challenge than you would think it is, but I'm not sure how to go about getting what I need. Alright, moment of truth. In reality, all we're gonna figure out is how far off I am. No idea what gender it's supposed to be. Okay. Alright. Well, that's looking pretty good. The HP stat's off, but where's my window? Okay, here we go. So what are we looking for? 23 in HP? How much better are these stats? I mean, they are better. 23, 28. Alright, let's see. 9, 17, 18, 26. $30, $31, $23, $27. $27, $20, $22. Whoops. $20, $22. $23, $25. It was a little off by just a tiny little bit. $23, $25. Whoa. There we go. Okay, let's try again. Alright. That was pretty close. Alright. Oh, John, go. Oh no, it's Bernie this time. Hey, Mr. Madoff. Went to the bookstore, like right before I did this. I went to the bookstore. I was looking for a Hyrule Historia so that I could do, for a research project. Didn't find that. I found a Zelda encyclopedia. They had the Zelda encyclopedia and the art book. Which I was kind of like, okay. They had both of those, but not the Hyrule Historia. Which I guess makes sense. Most people want the Hyrule Historia, so like I guess it not being there is kind of like, alright, that makes sense, I suppose. Bought the encyclopedia. While I was there, though, I went to the clearance section just to kind of poke around, see what's there. And I found another art book, but it's the Pokemon Adventures art book, which I didn't even know they did an art book for that, which was a really cool find, and it was only $5. So I straight up said, oh yeah, no, I'm buying this for $5. That I don't even care if it just lives on my shelf. That's pretty nice. I've read Pokemon Adventures up to, I think, right before Diamond and Pearl, because I didn't read Diamond and Pearl. Why didn't I read Diamond and Pearl? I guess I couldn't get it because I was reading the manga at the time and I had all the mangas. I don't have them anymore. I think I gave them to my little brother. I think he still has them. I asked him not too long ago. He said he has them. So it's kind of cool. Anyhow, yeah, that was a great find. I'm thinking about maybe trying to get some of those again, but I'm not sure. I really enjoyed the Pokemon Adventures manga. It was great, fantastic, good stuff, good writing, excellent story. Takes a lot of liberties with the limits of the story, but great material. Excellent, totally worth a read up through the Emerald arc at least. I know that the Black and White arc gets a little, I don't know, it gets a little weird. See, because like with the original run, right, you had each of the main like characters and the rival character gets a person, right? And they're named after the colors of the games, right? So in the first one you have Red, who's your Ash stand-in, right? He's your main character. Then you have Blue, who is the, Gary Oak stand-in, your rival. Green is the unused female character from the first two games. And then later she dresses up and now she's, the one from Leaf Green and Fire Red. And you got those three, right? How does it go? I think like Red catches all 150, but he's like a battler. He's like the champion. And I think Blue is as well. What was Green's role? I think she was like, I don't know, she had like the rogue archetype, right? She's like a thief, a criminal, like a professional criminal thief. She's got the whole rogue thing going on. She plays by her own rules type of thing. She's a great character. I like her. But she's like, she doesn't really have like an archetype beyond, that. She's like a ringer kind of. Then you get to Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Gold. What was Gold? Oh yeah, Gold was a breeder. Silver wants to be a battler, but he's not. I forget exactly what his archetype was, like what they said he was. Crystal's the catcher. She's a catcher. That's her whole thing. She's really good at catching Pokemon. Gold is really good at breeding Pokemon. And then Silver's just kind of there. I don't remember off the top of my head. Then you get to Ruby and Sapphire. Ruby is the boy character and Sapphire is the girl character. Ruby is a breeder. He's the breeder. That's his whole thing, is being... Or not, I'm sorry, I said breeder. He's not the breeder. Contest master. It's all about the contests. That's that's his character arc, is getting the contest. And then Sapphire, she's supposed to be the gym battler. She's not necessarily just a battler. She's she's all about the gyms and being really good at those. I really like the Ruby and Sapphire manga. I just wish they didn't undercut it by kind of having Ruby taking some of Sapphire's thunder by being the secret ultimate best battler. He's actually better than Sapphire, but he doesn't want to be, but it's one of those things he breaks out when he has to type of things. It's the one thing, whenever it happened, it always felt kind of like it stole Sapphire's thunder, which is the one thing I didn't like about that particular manga run, because I'm just like, man, why can't we just let Sapphire be good at her stuff and let Ruby be his own thing? Why does it have to walk on Sapphire? I don't know. I didn't like that. Plus, I like the Sapphire model. That's why all my Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald games all have a female character. I like this model. I just like it the most. Anyhow, Emerald gets a little weird. The Fire Red Leaf Green run is pretty good though. That's where you really start getting into the whole how big is this world type thing. Start bringing out characters from the dead and stuff. It was good though. and then Emerald kind of bringing it all together, bringing all the main characters together and back and fighting a global threat. It was pretty cool. It's a good manga. All right, here we go. Well, I guess the +0 is not off basis, right? Oops. Oh, I don't need to do this. Oh well. It shall be done. Well, I don't remember if that special attack is like on brand. I don't think it is. That speed is pretty not good. Put these numbers in. 28, 29, 28, 31. Whoops. 28, 29, 28, 31. $29, $31, $13, $16. 28, 31, 13, 16. I was early. All right. Ow, no. Really need to figure out this beep thing, because not having it is really kind of weird. Bernie again, man. Bernie really wants to be heard. Wonder. think I may have found the problem. Alright, let's see if perhaps I can fix this. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone, because that sounded terrible. Okay, I think I may have fixed it. Or I may have made it worse. Okay, I did not fix it. So for some reason, the dumbass Microsoft bullshit wants to... It wants to only send certain things to my earbuds. It will not send everything. Oh no, this one should still be disabled. Yeah, it wants to send it here, which I don't know why. How do I fix that? I wonder if I can fix that just by making this the default. Let's see if that does it. That's so fun. That's so frustrating. I don't know why it's doing this. I feel like I've had it coming to the earpiece before. There's no option to like send it a different place. I guess I'm gonna stop messing with this and I'll just deal with it because it's kind of annoying. But I don't see how to fix it immediately with one hand. So we get 3 tries in 30 minutes. Great. It only wants to send music. And I don't know why it won't send system sounds, which is kind of what I want. I love how Microsoft loves to pretend it knows better. I thought that was all Apple's shtick. Apple's the one where they're like, we know how to use your computer, thank you. I thought Microsoft was the one to be like, yeah, just set it how you want. Here's the options, figure it out. I don't mind figuring it out, but like, could you like just let me do it? Why can't I designate certain things to play in certain spaces? I don't know. Maybe you gotta activate when what happened to the guards? Wait, those were ours? Oh, I mean, what happened to the guards? Oh, look, it looks exactly the freaking same. That is less HP than last time. This is clearly a terrible Dratini. I missed it big time. One more line. All right. 10, 17, 12, 13. Uh, 2022, 2024. 13, 16, 25, 29. Two frames, man. Well, we know we're dialed in. No, that was too early. I mean, too late. Do 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 do. I just wish that I would stop feeling terrible. Physically and mentally, man. Come on. It's annoying. It's frustrating. Just have a headache. Don't know why. Just have one. It's like, okay, cool. That's disconcerting. Worst thing you can learn about as a guy is what testicular torsion is, because then every time you just have this kind of like aching feeling downstairs, you're just kind of like, ah, I'm gonna die. I mean, it's a comparatively rare condition. It's not like it just happens all the time. Well, it does just happen, but it's not like it happens often. And then you just, be anxious. Just be anxious all the time. Because anxiety I have in spades. That just seems to be my problem lately. I don't trust myself. I don't trust other people. It's frustrating. People try to help me, and then I just like turn back on it and go, why though? Why you like that though? Go and get breakfast with the parents. Grandma's visiting for like a day or two, so have breakfast with her. And then I come home, sit down on my computer, play like 3 rounds of League, and then I get to the end of it and I'm like, I don't feel so good. Maybe this scratching in my throat isn't just because I don't know, I wore the mask wrong. Did I run out of water last night in my CPAP? Because if you run out of water in your CPAP and your throat's just a little raw, because it's dry air instead of humidified air, so it's just it's a little rough in the morning. It usually goes away. It hadn't quite gone away. And I was thinking about it last night, and I was like, wait, did I have like kind of a rough? Was I yelling? Because at first I thought it was just because I hadn't spoken all day, and then I go to play Flesh and Blood with the Flesh and Blood guys, and we got talking, and I was getting a little passionate about certain things, teaching someone how to play my character, and it was kind of fun. Thought, maybe I just intonated my voice a little too much, and so I was like, just made myself a little crispy. No. Maybe I'm just sick. Which is gonna suck even more if I have to cancel tomorrow, and I don't wanna. I wanna see everybody. I wanna play Curse of Strahd. I wanna see everybody. I wanna play Curse of Strahd. I want them to help me berry blend. Ugh. It's almost 9 o'clock. Gross. Really? Ugh. I was really hoping to be done by now. I wanted to be, like, done, cleaned the house, showered. Nope. I don't get any of that. Because this isn't the first I've been doing this all day. I've actually been doing more. I did a lot of prep work on the games just outside of this. Moving berries between consoles, getting them ready. I had to test and make sure that the berry blender even worked. Because I have 2 aftermarket cables. I have one actual Nintendo Link cable, but the other 2 are aftermarket, and they were very finicky. I found a configuration that works. It's not the configuration I want, but it works, so that's good enough. Everything connected, all 4 players could do it. I had to go and do the math. How many berries do I need of what, and where do I need them? Figured it all out. Then I had to go through and clone a bunch of berries to cover shortcomings on certain consoles. And now we're kind of... Now I need the berries off of the game I'm playing right now, but I don't want to undo my setup here. I want to just go ahead, get the Dratini. Now I have it. Boom, it's done. I don't care anymore about the setup, so we can go through and just clone the berries that I need. That is the optimal solution. Or no, I was going to move the berries from the one to this one and then clone the rest of what I need. And this was just going to be the power berry console, which is fine. Please be the one. End my suffering. Wait, why am I doing it this way? $13, $11, $10, $11, $13. Well, that's not great. Because if I remember correctly, that's exactly what we had last time. I think this... I don't know. What the heck do I know? Oh, damn it. Yeah, that ain't it, Chief. It's very similar to the one we threw away previously. Come on. That was super early, man. That was I don't feel super good about this one. Can I pay a robot to do this for me? Man, I don't want this to have taken an hour. My head feels woozy, man. I really hope I'm not sick. Maybe if this egg hurries up and hatches, we can get one more in before the hour. 1 hour on this recording. So I've still got to clean. I don't got to clean a ton. The kitchen's already done. I just need to clean the bathrooms. And that won't take me too long. See, the worst part about getting sick is that then my house gets messy just because, like, I don't want to do anything. I just want to lay and not die. Just lay there and watch Netflix or something. Just feel terrible. deal with the fact that I do not have any of the proper foods for being sick. To go see if I can find somebody to go shopping for me. Can you please buy me crackers and soup? Please, I just want crackers and soup. I recently finished listening to the old X-Wing novels. Or no, not X-Wing, I'm sorry, Rogue Squadron. The Rogue Squadron novels. The Rogue Squadron novels take place after Return of the Jedi, but before the Thrawn trilogy. And they mostly revolved around Bacta. And the entire time I'm listening to those books, and I'm listening to them talk about Bacta and what it does, all I could think to myself is, man, when are we going to have Bacta? Because that sounds awesome. You're sick, Bacta bath. You have a broken arm, Bacta bath. You have a cut, Bacta bath. You're missing an arm, Bacta bath. You just... everything, every malaise, every problem, every little thing that is wrong with you, you can solve it just by taking a bath. Oh, that'd be so great. Just be like, cool, never die from anything dumb ever again. Just be like, yep, we'll just take a bath, and look at that, we're good. Right as rain. Nothing to worry about anymore. The literal miracle cure. Woe to be in a dream. To have the... Oh, finally. Please be the one. I didn't feel confident about this one, and that leads me to believe that he's definitely not going to be that guy. Oh, push too many buttons. Alrighty, then. Yeah, I don't like that 0. That 0 for sure means he ain't it. 13, 11, 9, 12... Well, hang on a second here. Maybe. Oh, I meant to put the numbers in. Oh, let's see. Level 7, 23, 15, 12, 10... Ooh. Alright, maybe it's not as bad as I think. Maybe. I know for sure that's not it. Because this should also be over 20. But it might be good enough. I don't... I don't remember what the numbers were on the other... There were two 2 seeds that worked. I don't remember what the numbers were on the other one. But if that speed is over 25 and the attack stays approximately that high, I might just keep them. That did not narrow it down at all, did it? If we can get it to zero in just a tiny bit, we can put the numbers in and figure out what it is. Okay, that should be narrow enough. 10, 15, 21. Oop, wrong one. Wrong window. 10, 15, 21. 1807. Ooh, this defense ain't gonna work. $30, $31, $25, $28. It says it doesn't exist. What? What? I must have messed something up because that is not correct. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, that was way too late. Okay. Ugh. Alright, that one felt better, I think. I should have wrote down the stats I was looking for. God, that would have been so much nicer. Since we're at the point where I'm not doing this anymore. What was it? It's 2090, I think, right? Oh, that's right. Or no, 2290. Yeah. So we're looking for 2304. I can do simple math. God. 2304, because this is what we're going for. Okay. Let's see. What else do I got? See, I said I wasn't going to be able to do this very much in the coming weekends because of Flesh and Blood. So what's happening in Flesh and Blood? Road to Nationals is what's happening. It's the next tournament series. So for Road to Nationals, if you finish in the top 4, you get an invite to Nationals. They are basically local events that happen this time of year for 3 weeks. I have the ability to go to 5 of them. 2 of them are close. 1 of them is a little bit of a drive, and the other 2 are a drive. The one, not next weekend, but the weekend after is a drive. Followed by one that is local, so it's only like 20 minutes. So the Saturday one is going to be a pain in the butt, especially if you actually make top cut, because of course there's a top cut. And the website says that they're gonna start at 3 o'clock, which sounds absolutely ridiculous, because if they sell out, if they cap, which is 32 players, that means it's going to be 6 rounds. 6 rounds of Swiss at an hour apiece. Minimum. Like, because right now there are decks that go to time every round. That's just what happens. So 6 hours later means we are finishing Swiss at 9 o'clock. Generously. Yeah. Okay, and then you go to top 8, which consists of, what is that? Is that 4 rounds? I think it's 4 rounds. 4 rounds, all of which are untimed. Untimed. Yeah, bro. That you need to pull that start time back. As it stands, if you start at noon, like, you may not finish the tournament until midnight. just because if you have 32 players, I mean, it's just not going to work. I'm really hoping that time is incorrect and we just need to be there at noon, which is very doable. It's about a 2.5 hour drive. So it's a trek. But if we leave at, 8:30, we'll get there with plenty of time to spare. For a noon start. A lot of them like to start at 11, which I think is probably better, just in the interest of finishing at a semi-reasonable time. Finishing top 4 wins you your invite, which is nice. But the real prizing is first place, which is a trophy card, which is usually what everybody's gunning for with these, because most people aren't that interested in the invite. Some people are, but a lot of people at this point are like qualifying based on just their points, which is, legitimate. But like, the invite itself does not have a tangible value, whereas the trophy card very much does have a tangible value. Granted, it depends on what one you get, but minimum, a lot of these trophy cards in Flesh and Blood are like $100. So, like, you actually could end up with a pretty decent piece of equipment just for participating. So, personally, I'm about playing just because I kind of want that trophy card. I want my first tournament win, man. Been playing just about a year, I think, at this point. Like an actual year, if you include the break I took. I'm due, man. Nah, you gotta get lucky. I mean, like, look. I'm not gonna sit here and say it doesn't take skill to place high at a tournament like this, because it truly does. But like, it takes a little bit of luck too. It does take luck. It's a combination of not making too many mistakes and getting just favorable draws when you need them. Bit of both. Bit of both. Alright, please be the guy. Please be the guy. I'm super over sitting in this chair. Six. I'll get him to 7. That way we can actually compare the stats. Alright. That ain't it, man. 14, 12, 11, 13. Yeah, that's even worse than the last one. Dude! I don't care. Let's just restart. Man, not having these beeps really is kind of annoying. It's so hard because you like have to count down in your brain. Alright, there we go. I kind of want to say that this is my last try, but like I also don't. Well, I mean, I guess I technically don't ruin my setup by going and doing cloning. I just would rather have it done. That was so early, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. You know what would be nice? A nice addition to this IV calculator is if there was a way to go reverse on the stats. So like instead of putting the stats, putting in the stats to get the stats that I have, what if I put in the stats I want to figure out the stats I'm looking for? That would be very handy. I mean, obviously, if I wanted like just all perfect stats, that'd be much easier. But I don't think that's not gonna happen. Alright, what else I got? I know last time I was chatting up on here. It was before the Battle Hardened that I participated in. I was talking about Dromai. I'm still on Dromai. Took a little bit of a break from her. Went back to Dory for a little bit. Just to kind of mix it up a little bit. Tried out Dash. I kind of like Dash. But I think in the interest of maximizing my chances to win, I'm gonna go ahead and stick with Dromai for now. Also because Dromai did pretty good at ProQuest, I think it's solid. It's a good pick into the current metagame. So as long as you can handle these damn Oldhim. God, this old man is a pain in the neck. I'm really hoping he rotates out after Road to Nationals because sick of seeing him. I don't know what they were thinking when they said, oh yeah, this hero that can just block infinitely is a good idea. So my problem with Oldhim is essentially he pitches one resource and he can block up to 3 damage. He pitches one card, pitches it, not discards, pitches. So meaning it's just going to go back in the deck. And he can block up to 3 damage with that one card. Using Crown of Seeds, Rampart of the Ram's Head, and if you're dealing an arcane damage, which Dromai does, that leaves him with one little resource that he can put into his boots and say, haha, 3 block. Not to mention, it's 3 instances of 1 block, which is better than just a 3 block, right? So if you come in with less than 3, he's like, ha, it doesn't matter. I'm not wasting an entire card. And then he's still got 3 cards he can block with. And because you're playing Dromai, a lot of your cards have Phantasm, so he's just like, pop, 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 pop. So every turn, he's just 2 cards. 2 cards down. Most of the times, just 3. Most of the times, just 1. So he can come in with a big attack on his turn. Oh no, wait, it's no, because actually, because he's Crown of Seedsing, he actually gets a card back. Which, Crown of Seeds is just such a ridiculously stupid card. It's too freaking good. Block 1 damage and replace the card in Arsenal with a card in your hand? Like, dude, it's too strong. Like, I feel like when they were designing that card, they felt like that was a drawback, right? Like, that's what it feels like to me. Like, they said, okay, so you get to prevent 1 damage, but you A, have to have a card in Arsenal, and B, that card goes away, but you're going to replace the card, so it's not, like, actually costing you anything. Which just automatically makes the card so good, because it can filter. Like, if you play any card games, the ability to filter your hand is really strong. It is one of those effects that I do feel like the uninitiated player doesn't like put much stock in. They're like, okay, so I draw a card and then I discard a card. Who cares? Like, I didn't actually draw a card. I just changed the card that's in my hand. Well, it's like, yeah, but that's actually kind of good. It increases the odds of you having a really strong hand. Sure, your hand is not stronger in terms of raw power, but it is stronger in terms of the options you had available to you. So maybe you went from having, you know, a 7 damage turn to having a 10 damage turn or an 8 damage turn. And if you can do that every turn, and your opponent's just drawing off the top, meanwhile you're getting to fix a card in hand every turn, I mean, that's pretty good. It's a good effect. But it's even dumber when you get an extra benefit with it, such as preventing 1 damage. It presents a lot of problems for opponents, because opponents don't have a good way to interact with it, and that's kind of the problem with Crown of Seeds. There's just not a good way for me as the opponent to interact with that card, because I can't do anything to it. I can't force my opponent to use it in an inopportune way. I can't force my opponent... Like, my opponent can't really make a mistake with Crown of Seeds, because it's just... There's not really a drawback ever to it. And I feel like that's the real problem. It lacks any form of drawback. This 14, 13, 10. This isn't it either. The other one I'm looking at is, I think, this one. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the attack should be good. Like, decently high. And special defense is going to be perfect in any case. So any case where special defense is not perfect, we can throw it out. So in this case, special defense is 12 versus the 14. Alright, now I want to know what seed we actually hit, because this is kind of annoying. Ugh. Ugh. What a terrible stat line, dude. Between a 16 and an 18. I think it's this one. Yeah, we were early. Five frames off, man. Please. I just want to be done. Come on. Okay. Hey. General Hux, my disappointment in your failure here cannot be overstated. Alright, let's get the real boy. Come on. God, the newer games make this so much easier. I know I'm a broken record, but for me it's been 2 months. So I'm gonna say it again. God, I miss the new games, making this stuff so much easier to engage with. This is just tedious, man. What's sad is even when I was a kid and I was doing this stuff, like, and I first learned about all of this, I even thought back then, like, why would you do it this way? Like, I understand the idea behind making them random, right? But, like, why would you make them bad? You know? Like, and then give me no way to deal with it. Because Pokemon's stated, like, goal, right? Has always been, like, we want you to form a connection with the creatures that you encounter on your journey. And it's like, okay, yeah, okay. But, like, why do they have to, like, why are there good versions of my friend and bad versions of my friend, right? Like, all that's gonna make me do is, like, chase him down. You know? Like, I don't know. It doesn't make a ton of sense to me. I'm just kind of like, I feel like if I have the choice between a good Gibble and a not as good Gibble, I would choose the good Gibble and call that my best friend, right? And I'd be just as happy with that. I don't know. I feel like sometimes there's a level of sentimentality that is thrust upon the player that just doesn't quite exist. Especially back in the old days. days of this, right? The old days of like gaming and Pokemon and RPGs and stuff like that, where I feel like the game devs were really trying to justify like the fact that being bad as an option is actually a good thing, because it means that, you know, you really value that particular play style or that particular character or whatever, even though it's bad. It's like, yeah, but why though? It doesn't have to be bad. as can be seen through this, I can have a good one. So like, I feel like you're just using that as an arbitrary excuse to justify the fact that you want it to be random, and it doesn't need to be. I feel like it's the same argument, right, in D&D, right? Because in D&D, there's this argument about between like min-maxing, right? Should you min-max your character? Should you, the player, be min-maxing the character or letting the narrative take its course, right? And I feel like there's a correct answer to this question. Although I understand the other side, right? Because I feel like, you know, it's still a game, and there's an argument for realism, right? An argument for like, well, my character, like, your character wouldn't develop that way. They develop a certain way based upon the environment and the story elements thrust upon them. And it's like, yes, that is true. You are correct. Insofar as in real life, people are defined by their circumstance, not necessarily by optimization. Except for all the cases where that is to the contrary. Like, we know that, because it's the nature versus nurture argument, right? Which one matters more? Well, the problem is they both matter, to varying extents, right? Like, your athletic ability, to a certain extent, is defined by nature. You either have athletic ability or you don't. On the flip side of that, you can develop your athletic ability up to a point. Like, you can go from being a couch potato to being a competent basketball player. Like, that's something that can happen and has happened. You can reach a certain point of excellence in that field if you really put in the time, really put in the effort. You can get there. Will you reach the apex? Probably not, because that's where you start meeting people who have both going for them, right? They have the nature and the nurture. They have the talent and they have the development. So will you make it there? Probably not. Not unless you have latent potential that truly just hasn't been untapped yet. Tapped into. So when we circle this back to Pokemon and RPGs, it's like, we know that both of those exist. And in Dungeons and Dragons, you know, it's like, sure, I could play this ultra realistically. However, that would be contrary to the fact that this is a game. It's still a game. And you're allowed to play the game for the game. So, I don't know. I feel like it's equally valid. Okie dokie. Gotta get the 7 first. It's not looking super jazzy. Alright. 24. That's 15. That's not good. Hang on. Well, yeah, maybe this is worth it. Let us find out. God, I need a drink of water. Oh, I blazed right past the stat screen. It's not looking too good here. Feeling older by the second here. Let's see. 16 in special attack? Oh, you son of a gun. Oh, nope, that ain't it. Oh, come on. 18, 25, 16. No, this ain't it either. Alright, I don't know what one I hit. I must have missed it by a little bit then. Seriously? I wish I could have these windows like overlapping each other. That'd be fantastic. 18, 25, 15, 18. 10, 17, and 16, 31. What? No. There's no flippin' way I was that late. Like, no, that's not correct. I couldn't have been any earlier. That's off by seconds. I enjoy these ones where it just happens to be off for no freaking reason, and it's just, nah, sorry, you missed. Oh god, it's almost 10, isn't it? Oh. Alright. I need to... just get things set up here. really continue attempting this? Where's my flyer? Oh, there he is. Okay. Oops, that's not where I needed to go. Lol. Let's see. Alright. Salac and Potato Berry. So this is going to be GBA 1. So I need these. I need a couple of these Salac berries to come out. Alright. I need to stay in here. Oh, right. Okay, I need to make copies of those so that I can send them to the other one. That way I have 2 Game Boys with them. Okay. I could do the cleaning in the morning, but I really don't want to. I want to have it all done so that I can just prepare or sleep. I love that this glitch is so easy to do. It's very exploitable. Oh! Oh, where'd you go? Here you are. You don't belong here. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm not even checking if I necessarily need to do this. I do. Okay. Alright, we need to get 10. Oh, it would just be easier if I could move them, so then I can see. Okay. Come on. Okay, so here are the 5 Shroomish for my friend. So I need 2 why nots. So let's just do a whole line of why nots. Deposit 2, release the other 3. We're good to go on that, okay. Ow. I didn't know that would happen if you press B on the screen. Alright, so deposit 2. The other 2 take their item and release them. Alright, let's see. So how many potato berries do I need? 1, 2, 3. So, oh wait, 1, 2, yeah, 3. So 6 at least. Everything else is good to go. Except for the Salac berry, which is also on this card. Alright. So I need to do 1 run of potatoes. Draw. Alright, so with the potatoes done, with this run, and these are the Salac berries, of which on this cart I need to do a full run of those. And then I need to have 2 to send to the other cart. At least 2. Preferably 3, so I actually need to overdo some Shroomish. Got it. Alright. This should not be too long, I think. this will give me all the potatoes I need. Well, I'm assuming because that was the last option I chose, it was already done, but I'm going to do it again. Alright, and then these are going to be the ones I have to trade to the other one. Wait. I need to pull those back out. I was gonna send those to a different game, not this one that I'm currently prepping. Hang on. Yes. Alright, I'm just prepping the receiving game here. Okay. I always run past the Pokemon Center here. Okay. Alright, this one is ready to go. Alright, so that means that we turn this off. Where do we hide? Uh-oh. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Although I can't hear the game now. Don't know. Oh, yeah, I know why. I trust it's playing. Okay. So I got a bunch of Poochies. Perfect. Alright. Now we gotta go down to the... Oh, I ran past it again. Oh, it's right there. Alright. So this one is number 1. Convenient. That is the one that is getting changed. Okay. So now the one in my hand is number 1. And I need these. Okay. Okay. Okay, here we go. Alright, now we gotta trade everything over equally. Alright. Oop. Do. I have to look at one screen. Doing this, both hands. I will succeed. Eventually. Okay. See, this is what a lot of my day has been, just doing this back and forth constantly. Because you gotta play through this long ass fucking animation every single time. Alright, one more. You know what's dumb? That little light on the screen signifying the GameCube power. It's not in sync with the GameCube one, with the actual GameCube unit. The GameCube unit doesn't blink like that. It's either on or off. It's kind of stupid. Cool. Okay. Alright, okay, alright, okay, alright. So now I need... Okay. So now I need to go get the next line. Okay. Right. Alright, let's pull. These go to box for message streamers to this game, so why not from this one? So this one's good to go. Alright, and now I need Swablues from this one. Tedium. A lot of it. All right. Now we will swap these over. And then that will do it for the one in the console. Damn it. I need to trade with GBA 2. I have an organization to this and I don't want to mess it up. So all I should need to do for this particular one in my hand is just a little bit of cloning and then it's done. One more. And then I should only need to do one more trade. I just need to figure out how I'm gonna do it. Okay. Alright. That will terminate that. Alright. So. What do I had? Now has all 4 berries on it, and the one in the GameCube also has all 4 berries on it. Fantastic. Now, we just need to move these Shroomish over to an adjacent console so that it has the berries it needs for the berry blend. Alright. Alright, now I need to figure out which console that is and prepare it. Alright. So this is now console 1 in my hand. It is correct. So it is going to keep the GBA cable in it. Alright. Wait, yes, because that's this one. Okay. So I need Game Boy 2. That is the one receiving a couple of extra Pokemon. See, unfortunately, now there's no gameplay for you to see. Sadly, because I don't want to mess up my system here. Ow! Wrong freaking building. Okay. I think that this is where we will part ways with the stream tonight because there's nothing else interesting to see. So, thank you to that one person who's out there watching. Don't know who you are, don't know how you can stomach this, but thanks for being a trooper. Maybe you'll watch the berry blend tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Good night. Bye.